For decades, we have been told to reach for low-fat products, so low-fat milk, low-fat ice cream, and margarine. This is all based on the idea that we need to reduce saturated fats in our diet. But new guidelines are on the horizon that could change how we view these foods. So to discuss this more, I'm joined by Dr. Nita Bijoor, a family physician from Oakview Medical Associates in Greenville. I know you're also triple board certified obesity medicine, lifestyle medicine, and family medicine. So I thought you'd be a great doctor to talk to about this.
Thank you.
So let's first start with what is saturated fat?
So saturated fats are a type of fat that is found in animal sources and plant sources. Animal sources being butter, cheese, full fat animal meats, and also whole milk dairy products. And the plant sources of saturated fats are like coconut oil and palm oil.
So what are the benefits of having saturated fat?
We do need certain amount of saturated fat in our diet because it's essential for hormonal function, cellular function, brain function. Also, it keeps us full, keeps us satisfied, and a lot of the saturated fat products do come with added benefits of mostly protein and some minerals and vitamins. So it's not all bad.
But I know some of it is. Too much of it is bad. So why can it be bad for us?
So it can be bad, especially depending on the quality of the saturated fat. So if it's from plant sources like olive oil, nuts, or avocado, that's a healthy saturated fat. But if it's from processed meats that come with their own, refined carbohydrates, sugars, additives, food colorings, and all of those, then that makes our health worse by giving us a host of other issues.
So if I use the bacon fat when I'm cooking bacon, is that something you recommend?
No. So okay. Those are examples of unhealthy saturated fats, which have gone through a process of chemical heating, and they release a lot of other toxins. So not a healthy form. But if you were to drizzle olive oil on your cooking, that's a healthy coconut.
So I know a lot of products nowadays, they say low fat, but then instead they have added sugars or added ingredients like emulsifiers just to make it look better, taste better. Do you think those foods are better for us, or do you think we should just go back to the original wholesome saturated fats like butter?
Absolutely, no doubt there. So emulsifiers basically came about to keep food stable and give them shelf life. So they keep fats in a liquid. Think of butter versus olive oil. So butter is a solid state because the carbon bonds in the saturated fats are filled. So that's why it's solid. To make it liquid, you have olive oil, which is a healthy form. The bonds are still available, and it's readily available in the body and healthy for us. So emulsifiers and low-fat ingredients were made many years ago when it came about that you should not eat fat, so all products were converted into low-fat products. But then that comes with refined sugars, artificial ingredients, and that made it very unhealthy. So would not recommend low-fat per se, but looking at the source of the fat.
So what do you tell your patients about saturated fat?
That's a great question. I tell patients, don't fear fat, don't stay away from fat, but be smart about it. Choose your sources, look at the labeling, look at the ingredients. It's important to have a certain amount. There are dietary guidelines as to how much you need. So it's not all bad.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and kind of breaking all that down for us.
You're welcome. Thank you.